Welcome back to BBS mod. In this video, I'll show you the basics of using the film editor by an example. Film editor is the BBS mod's main feature. It's the place where you make the movie magic happen. Film editor incorporates in itself camera editing, recording and editing replays, and rendering the scene as a video. First, we need to install ffmpeg. ffmpeg is used by BBS mod to render videos in the film editor, but also to convert between different media formats using drag and drop converter feature. So here I am on ffmpeg's homepage, click download, and then for different operating systems you have to choose your own. On Linux you can just install it through command line, for example sudo apt-get install ffmpeg. On Mac you can download it here, and from Windows I'm gonna download it from here. So go here, then download ffmpeg release essentials. Now once ffmpeg downloaded, we can open it, and then basically what you have to do is to extract it somewhere on your disk. So for example on local disk C. So what I'm gonna do is just basically move it here and over here, okay? Then name it something like ffmpeg. I already have a ffmpeg folder, so I'm gonna name it ffmpeg2. But it's important to just put it in the root of the disk, then go to bin folder, copy the path, and then in BBS mod, go to settings, then scroll from top to PC video recording, specify the path, and then ffmpeg.exe. It has to be specifically the path to this binary, to ffmpeg.exe. So now let's see if it actually works. So what you can do is press F4, there will be like a clicking sound, like walk a bit, press F4 again, okay, sounds like it worked. Go back to the panel and go to models, then we go back to assets, then movies, and there it should be the video file that we recorded. If this happens correctly, then you correctly specified the path to ffmpeg and we can proceed further. If there are any errors, then probably check that you correctly specified the path to exactly ffmpeg.exe. Now we can import our assets. For me, it's a couple of skins and a dialogue. So with the dialogue, you can just simply drag and drop. Yes, it's over here now. And for skins, basically these files has to be drag and drop one by one. So skin would go into the assets, but it's not very convenient as I would have to move it from here to the player, and finally to Steve. So much more convenient is to simply open the editor, pick texture, and drag and drop the skin. As you can see, it was converted from 64 by 32 pixel skin into 64 by 64, which is very convenient. Keep in mind that if you actually gonna drag and drop the audio file over here, it's actually gonna get copied into the skins folder over here. So keep that in mind, you don't even want to do that. So you have to exit and then drag and drop over here. So now that we have our assets and the ffmpeg installed, we can start working on the film. So the film editor is located in BBS mod's main dashboard under the films. So here you can create a new film, for example Emeralds, and then you'll see the film editor. So let's overview the layout of the film editor. Here you can see all of the available films you can create. Here manage basically films, then save film, then you can toggle layout between vertical and horizontal, like whatever suits your case. Then when you see this symbol, you can drag and drop and change the size of the preview and the basically editor of the clips or keyframes. And the same thing over here. Here we have multiple sections of the film editor. The camera editor, the replay editor, there is nothing here because there is no replay yet. the action editor, which is also related to replay, and the voice line editor, which is not going to be covered in this episode. So let's add an audio clip. Basically, we need the audio in order to kind of like organize the way we record the scene. So you can do this by right-clicking in the timeline, add, current tick, and then audio. Then we can pick the audio file we want. So for example, pick audio, and then this is the one that we uploaded earlier. Then it's small, but it's working. So you can resize it to its full size either by moving the timeline and then pressing M, or by pressing shift duration to cursor, or another way is by basically just dragging. And over here. Before doing the camera or recording of the characters, I want to first organize the audio track. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color code the audio, so the first character is gonna be one color and the other character is gonna stay the same, white. So how can I do that? I can do that by going into the utility panel, which is F6, and then open audio editor. Then I'm gonna pick the audio file that I want to basically edit.
Your wares look amazing!
So what I'm gonna do is start here, and I'm going to take and color only the parts of the first character as red.
Your wares.
Okay. So there's another one.
It's so
beautiful. Oh,
And then here. Red again.
only seen on
Red.
Go to another. Splendid.
And red. Now, these are the color codes. I can save the color codes, and if I reload the sounds in the same utility panel, you would see the color change. Now I can know exactly when the first character, which is Deadpool, going to talk, and then the other character, which is a villager. It's very clear now on the audio waveform. Now that I have the audio track organized, I'm going to create the basic camera layout. So how am I going to do that? So I'm going to create an idle clip, and then I'm going to break it down so that I would be able to have two camera shots. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press Alt A to add a clip at the cursor. Then I'm gonna pick idle. Then I'm going to move the cursor to the end by pressing Shift and right arrow, and I'm gonna press M in order to move the duration to the cursor. So this worked out well, but now I need to move the camera so it would basically look what I need it to. You can do it manually over here, or you can use the flight mode in order to move the camera and then see where you want, and it would basically update all of the fields here. So for the top one is going to be for Deadpool, and I think I want to see Deadpool from this angle. Basically, the villager is supposed to be like here and Deadpool over here. So I think this shot is alright. And I'm going to disable it so it doesn't work. And I'm gonna create a new one. So this is gonna be for the villager. I think this is gonna be an okay frame. If what, I can always edit it later. So I'm gonna enable it again with J. So now I need somehow to make so that the clips, so whenever it's the turn of the Deadpool, it would show his frame, and then when it's the turn of the villager, it's gonna show his shot. So what I'm gonna do is, what I can do is I can remove certain parts of the clips from the top layer, which is looking at Deadpool, and then we keep the one on the bottom for the villager right there. So select, move the cursor exactly where you want to break down the camera clip and cut the clip. Alternatively, you can also do that by pressing Alt C. So I'm going to do it multiple times. Okay, now I'm going to deselect all of them by pressing Ctrl V, and I'm going to select the ones that I need for the villagers to see, if I remember correctly, yes. So all of the ones that are below white, I can simply delete them by either right clicking and remove clip or by pressing delete key. So now we have a basic camera layout. Now I can play the characters. So how it's done is basically in the replay list. I can add one replay, so one would be the villager, which was spawned over there. I can move it in over here. Okay, so and then I need to spawn another one, which should be Deadpool. And also move it somewhere around here. So first I want to position these characters. What I can do is I toggle actor control and move what I want Deadpool and the villager to show up. So first I'm going to move with like WSD and stuff like that the character here, and I press I in order to capture it as a keyframe. So now I can take and select the villager from either the replay list, or I can Alt and click it in order to select. So now I think maybe like this, and I. So basically what I done, I overwrote the previous keyframes, 2 new keyframes. Let's see how the camera angles look like.
Appreciate your comment.
At a candy shop.
So yeah, I think this shot is okay, but this isn't. So I'm gonna probably move something like this. And save. So now I have characters set up in terms of position. Now I can record the characters. There are 2 main ways to do that. Either outside or within the film editor. So the film editor way is basically you select the character and then you record replay. You can move around, like jump and stuff, but you can't record any actions like using items, breaking blocks and stuff like that. So this is good for just general like acting. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch to first person and I'm going to record myself from here. So orbit modes allow you to change basically how you can see in the world. First person, orbit, camera and stuff like that. So in this case I think first person is the most appropriate. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start recording and all groups.
Yo, your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword? Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan. Or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
So now if I switch between back to the camera.
Yo, your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your
You can
comment,
see
kind
that
stranger.
the actor was recorded properly. Like you can see all the movement and stuff like that. For Deadpool, I'm going to record it outside. Mostly because I need the actions like throwing away the items, but also because I want the hits to register. So how it's done is basically we have BBS keybind called record current replay, which is right alt. So I'm going to stand where
Your
Deadpool
wares
is.
look amazing.
So this is supposed to be the position. And now I'm gonna switch to adventure mode with axioms mode. And okay, let's start recording.
Yo, your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword? Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan. Or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
And scene. Let's see how it looks like.
Yo, your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword? Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan. Or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
I have to do editor from the actual scene in order to demonstrate the problem with actions. So basically you have, whenever you have a scene like this, the actor interacts with the world, for example, places blocks, removes blocks and stuff like that. And when you move it back, it doesn't exactly look how it's supposed to be. So the problem with the action system is that it's not deterministic. And for this reason, you have to manually reset actions in order to basically reset the state. So how this is done is basically there is a keybind called restart actions, and you basically press Alt-R and it would reset what happened. It would remove the entities that respond and also restore back the changed blocks. It works overall very well with vanilla blocks, but I didn't really test it for modded stuff. So let's see the scene again. And restart. So before the final stage of basically animating the actors, I want to do a couple of things. First, I want to improve the camera, and I also want to fix a couple of things with Deadpool's actions. And I also need to add the sword actually. Let's start with the camera.
Yo, you look amazing.
So here, what I want to do is basically convert given clip in a dolly. What dolly does is basically it moves slowly or fast, depending on the distance from the camera toward what it looks like basically.
Yo, your wares look amazing.
So I think it's overall cool, but maybe I need more distance.
Yo, your wares look amazing.
And I probably want to change the interpolation. Interpolation basically affects the way the acceleration works for the movement between 2 points. I think maybe seen it out.
Your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my good.
Here, probably for the villager, I want to add here a different shot where I could basically show all of the items that he has, and also convert it to dolly. And over here, let's see.
Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like amazing.
Here, I also probably want to break down this part. Then this one I don't need anymore. I can delete it.
Stranger.
And I also wanted to redo it with.
I appreciate your comment, kind
dolly.
stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I also think here I could change it to path, and then make it some kind of like a little bit of vertigo effect.
Lay a gaze upon my goods.
And I also change here to quadratic here and quadratic there.
Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop.
For this shot, I probably want to make so that it would zoom in on Deadpool and then go back. So how I'm gonna achieve it, basically I'm gonna add a new idle clip here, and due to the way clip system works, I can overlay them and add some fade in. So I'm gonna change to quadratic. You can also change the interpolations by using the keybind. So there you can see all of the keys that you can basically press when this panel is opened. So I think I can use the cubic one by pressing C in and out and enable. Yeah, let's
Like
see.
a kid at a candy shop.
Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do is basically move the camera, and I change the FOV by using middle mouse button.
Kid at a candy shop.
This is too fast, so I'm gonna change it to something maybe like 27.
Kid at a
Good.
candy shop. How much?
I think I want like a slower. So fast, fade in, and slow fade
Candy
out.
shop.
And also maybe it would be a good idea to change it to
Candy
dolly
shop.
with linear.
How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword. Not
And so let's see. So I want here to move, so the camera would move towards the sword. So I can change it to dolly. No, I change it to path. And with path, there are lots of there could be lots of path points. So I create a new path point, and I move camera just a bit. I'm going to also like zoom in with the middle mouse button, or you can change the FOV here.
Sword.
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword. Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69.
So yeah, I don't think do I need this. No, I don't need this. Probably.
Stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword. Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
I don't like linear. I probably think it would be interesting to have sign out. Let's see.
Oh, this beautiful.
No, sign in.
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword. Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds?
Here, for the over exaggeration of how the pool is shocked, I'm gonna add basically a camera clip like this, and then I'm gonna fade out it. So let's see, it's gonna be probably 20 ticks, 0 fade out, and 20 fade out. 0 fade in and 20 fade out. And I'm gonna do fade out with one of the elastic.
69.
Those are around. Elastic in.
6.
And emeralds.
69 emeralds?
Probably it could be even longer. So
69.
that's too much.
60.
And I think maybe I should reduce it for
69 emeralds? I did it. That's
and for dolly. This is a pretty long one, so maybe I could have
that's
longer.
insane. It's
Distance.
not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan. Or you can go to.
And maybe here I could break down this clip and kind of like point out that there's gonna be like maybe another shop or something like that. Let's see.
Not even that good.
We can.
And here also I want the dolly.
That good?
We can set up a payment plan, or you can go to another shop.
Here I probably would like to have a path with the second point, move in that direction and zoom in.
Go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
And
Yeah.
that's probably just another
So I can
door as
skedaddle
well.
out of here.
Splendid.
And here, fine one. I think it would be very nice to have a path with the second point, basically moving so that we would see
Splendid. Have a nice day.
maybe with
Out of here.
here. Oh no, here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
Yeah, it's not the best camera, but I hope at least it's kind of like shows how to use clips and how you can like manipulate them. Let's see the camera. See, this is basic camera. What you can probably maybe even add a little bit of shake here, for example. This could be pretty interesting. Not a bit, not a lot,
Beautiful.
just a tiny bit with some amount of
Beautiful enchanted sword.
fade in, fade
Not
out.
much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? That's insane. It's not even. It's
Maybe here I could also exaggerate with angle modifier clip. I could exaggerate FOV. So here I can copy and paste this one, maybe even more.
emeralds?
And copy paste here.
That's insane.
This one is like not much, a little bit. 0 and 0.
Insane. It's not even that. 69 emeralds? That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan, or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
So yeah, that's the scene with the camera. Okay, we're halfway done. Now, I noticed a couple of issues with Deadpool character, so let's fix that first. So in the beginning, first, Deadpool is
Your wares look amazing.
kind of like Steve. So what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna manipulate some keyframes here in order to make him more alive. So I have a couple of options. Either I could probably like copy these keyframes for the rotation stuff. So let's try that. So I selected the same way as clips with shift and left click drag, and then I can hold alt in order to duplicate these keyframes. That
Your wares
wasn't
look
enough. That didn't look good. Let's try copy these keyframes.
Your wares look amazing.
And maybe I can also copy this part.
Your wares look amazing.
And for the arms, I could go here, zoom in here, copy these keyframes, copy and paste.
Your wares look amazing.
Yes, that's okay. Alternatively, instead of copying keyframes, I could override this area. So what I'm gonna do is to record replay and then all groups.
Your wares look amazing.
I
Your wares look amazing.
that doesn't look good. I think with the one with these, a little bit of these keyframes and these guys, looks much better. So the benefit of this system is that you can manipulate keyframes as you want. So yeah, if for example, if you want to change, for example, X position, you can just like drag the whole thing, and I forgot to drag other keyframes, and just move around. Yes. So it's very powerful with the way you can just
Your
work with
wares look
keyframes.
amazing.
And the other thing with Deadpool is that I noticed that this skin is not designed for Steve, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Alex model, pick texture, go back to Steve and use Deadpool. And I think now, yes, now the skin is fixed. So let's see.
Your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop.
Yeah, this was the problem with Deadpool. And finally, before animating, I also need to place the sword that I mentioned before in the machinima. So I'm just gonna click here, and I think what I need to do is I need to take the item, then I think the netherite sword would work here the best, and I need to transform it. Basically, I need to change some keyframes so it would look correctly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold shift, I'm gonna right click it, and I'm gonna click on transform. This would allow me to create a keyframe over here, which allows me to basically like modify how it looks like. And then the sword is kind of too big, so I need to change it, like don't scale it a bit, maybe like this. So yeah, now let's see. The sword I think is supposed to be a little bit closer. Yeah, something like this. So I move the cursor there, and I insert the keyframe. Yeah, it almost looks good. I think though maybe I should scale it back, like this. Yeah. So yeah, this now we fixed Deadpool and also added the sword that later I'm gonna animate so it would go onto Deadpool, so he could run away with the sword. Now we can start animating. So let's select the villager. I want to start with villager. So the way animation works in BBS mode is that you create different keyframes. You've seen here keyframes with like the position, rotation, but for the model animation you have to animate model forms pose keyframe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold shift, right click and select pose. This would create the pose keyframe and the cursor. So the first keyframe I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make him like kind of like hold his arms against his back. In this case it's very useful to use orbit mode, although in order to basically be able to see these body parts. Let's see, yeah, this pose is about right. And
your wares look amazing.
And here I'm gonna create a new one, and this will transition into the crossed arms. Something like this. I can copy it to another arm and using minus key in order to kind of like to flip the rotation one.
I appreciate your...
I think it would be nice here to change the interpolation. The interpolation thing could be either opened by clicking the button or by pressing Shift and T. So B is back in and out.
Theirs look amazing.
I
And it
appreciate
has
your
like
comment.
this nice back in and out. So kind of like, I don't like that there is too much swing, so I'm gonna reduce it.
Theirs look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger.
And here
Lay a
the
gate.
builder gonna kind of like extend the arms to show his wares.
Stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
Here you can like bring the arms a little bit here. I think here I could use Hermite interpolation to kind of like smooth
Lay a
out.
gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop.
And here I probably want to change back to the crossed arms. So for crossed arms, first of all, probably it's a good idea to fix
Kind stranger.
the sometimes it's like goes through, but also it's probably a good idea to create a couple of little arms crossed preset.
Stop.
So here I could use it,
I'm like a kid at a.
and probably B as well. Yeah.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh,
Maybe here I might like to have the arm kind of like approaching the sword. I don't know, let's see.
oh, this.
Maybe I could like move in closer. F3 to change the orbit, so I could select the other arm.
For this enchanted sword.
Oh,
Here I probably need to
How much for this enchanted sword?
duplicate,
oh, this. Beautiful and
and then I kind of want to emphasize that he's kind of like reaching for the sword. Maybe like this.
this beautiful enchanted sword. Not much.
Not much. Sometimes you can take and create, for example, the keyframe,
Beautiful
and so
enchanted
kind
sword.
of like go a little bit back. So maybe there's also you could use Hermite.
Beautiful enchanted sword. Not much.
Now I'm gonna animate him back to the
Much.
forest arm
Only
with back
only
out.
6.
Too fast.
Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
And much I want here to create a keyframe, change to Hermite, and to extend the arm like this. Maybe like this.
69 emeralds. Only 69 emeralds. Only 69 emeralds.
Sick.
And then back to crossed arms. Maybe I could like change it a little bit more, so it'll be like different. Maybe Q.
69 emeralds? I did it. That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up.
And here I think it
We
would be a
can
pretty cool idea to have a pose like this. So basically, he's gonna kind of like lean on the counter.
We can set up a payment. We can set up a payment plan. Or you can
I'm gonna turn it back. And kind of like point at the road. It's back in and out.
Or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69. Here's your 6.
Probably I want to go back to this pose.
Fine. Here is.
Oh, it doesn't look good. We're probably gonna just reset here the pose. Maybe even go to cross turn.
Fine. 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 Here is your 6. Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
And maybe, and finally I can here animate so that the villager gonna kind of like bring closer the sword to Deadpool. Let's see from the orbit camera.
69 emeralds. Now here is your 69 emeralds. Now 69 emeralds. Now give me my swords.
And move toward Deadpool. Yes, it's a bit. Not a bit, but a lot. So yeah, I maybe also the
Emeralds. Now give me my sword so I...
See, just basically
9 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I
take
can...
and animate it.
69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out. So I can skedaddle out of here.
Yeah, so it looks weird.
Sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Splendid. Have a nice...
And finally I can probably take and animate like him waving.
Have a nice... Have a nice day.
So I'm gonna create a couple of keyframes and make him kind of like wave.
Have a nice day.
Yo, yo, yo.
So yeah, I think that's more or
Yo,
less
yo,
it.
yo. Your
Let's see
wares look
in action.
amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword? Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan. Or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
So yeah, this looks overall game.
Give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
So yeah, I think the villager could have returned much earlier.
Out of here.
Maybe with kind of like sign
Skedaddle
out.
out of here.
Splendid.
Out of here. Out of here. So I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
Now we can animate Deadpool. Just basically take Deadpool and start animating. So the same way.
Yo, yo, yo. Your wares look amazing.
So I think here, for the second time, I'm probably gonna remove these swinging arms keyframes. And I'm kind of like do
Look,
some kind of like
Amazing.
cool pose like him like doing. I don't think I need sneaking here.
Look. Where's look?
Amazing, and he gonna like do something like this. And back.
Where's look? Amazing.
So maybe
Where's look? Amazing. Amazing. Thing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger.
maybe while the villager's talking, people could kind of like do some like kind of tonkin emoji.
Kind stranger. Kind stranger.
Yeah.
Kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a.
A gaze
Yeah,
upon my
While it's off camera, I'm gonna reset the
goods.
pose.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop.
Yeah, that, it's not needed here.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then into something like a tonkin emoji. And the emoji with pose, like thinking about it.
Hmm. How much?
No. No, that doesn't need to fit.
Hmm. How much?
Yeah,
I think that's a good motion, but I'm gonna hold
How
this.
much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful and enchanted,
Gonna reset the pose here.
beautiful enchanted sword. Not much. Only
And maybe another like thinking pose.
only 69. Only
Maybe,
69 emeralds.
maybe
Only
like,
69 emeralds.
here. Probably worth something like holding the head.
9 emeralds.
69 emeralds? What?
So I think the swipe here
Emeralds.
somewhere
60.
is necessary as well. I'm gonna remove it.
6.
And then I'm gonna animate so that the arms would always stick to the head. Is it good?
69 emeralds? What did it? Emeralds? What? 9 emeralds? What did it?
Yeah, that's actually very funny.
Emeralds? What did it?
I could repeat this.
That's it. That's insane.
And then maybe like return back, and something like a shrugging pose.
Insane. It's insane. It's insane. It's not. It's not.
Then another shrug. I think this was a shrug.
It's not even. It's not even that.
Maybe lower it a little bit and raise it.
It's not even that.
Think maybe Hermite here.
It's not even that. It's not even that good. Not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan, or you can go to
That's too much, so
go to another shop and see their prices.
This is too fast. I think it's problem with the
Their
attachment.
prices.
Fine.
So then I kind of want to animate kind of like crossing first the arms and then quickly moving them apart. So like, fine.
Here. Fine.
Maybe adding here a little bit, like a little sneak. So I could.
Fine.
That's too fast.
Fine. Here.
Maybe here I could, like maybe animate a little bit anchor.
Fine. 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 Here is. Here is your 69. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my swords.
Now I can make him
So I
grab
can
the
skip-
sword. So how it's gonna look like? I think I could. So the problem is, let's see. The pool is over here, so he needs to grab with this arm the sword. Something like that. See?
So I can skedaddle out of here. Skedaddle out of.
Like this. There.
Skedaddle out of here. So I can skedaddle out of here.
Then we'll animate the sword to attach to that pool. That's too fast, I think.
Here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
So yeah, and then Deadpool run away with the sword. What I'm gonna do
Splendid.
probably with Deadpool, this arm will be fixed so that no, not here. The next keyframe will be fixed and it would raise upward so as he's running
out
with
of here.
sword.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
Let's see. Let's see how both animations look.
Your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword? Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan. Or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
So yeah, now this looks pretty good, I think. Villager's animation could use some work, but I think I demonstrated the film editor in action. So what I'm gonna do is to take this sword and I'm gonna animate the anchor property. What anchor property over here does, it allows you to basically make so that the actor would get attached to another actor. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is where the point where Deadpool has to take the sword, and I'm going to animate. So the thing is, so let's see, Deadpool is the first, he's the second actor, so we're gonna take him, and I'm gonna pick attachment as right arm. The problem here, yes, it does attach, but the anchor is wrong. So I think the problem here is with transformation. So what I'm gonna do is probably I'm gonna reset the whole thing. So let's see, and I would need to correct the so that it would look like actual sword. So let's see, maybe 90 degrees. Maybe it's all the way around. 90 degrees here. And then, yes, 135. And something like that. It was 0.85, I think. Yeah. Now it looks like a proper sword.
Out of here. Out of here.
Yes, that's problematic. let's see what the problem. It could be the problem. So let's see. Negative 90. So if I subtract 360,
Out
it
of
could be
here.
possible.
Out of here.
Yes, now it's better, but not exactly. Maybe if I...
Out of here. Out of here.
No. That's the problem with the anchor. So, let's see what I can do about it. So I think the main problem is that the sword has its own, like, the problem is that that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, by default, that's how it's supposed to be. But what I think I need to do is take and use an anchor, add the sword here. Sword. The sword, I would change it to, so how it's supposed to be. Let's see, it's 45 degrees, and move it a little bit so that it will be in the center. Something like this, maybe more. Maybe like in the center here. Now I'm gonna remove everything that is related to these keyframes and try to restore how it was. No, I don't need to remove these keyframes, but I do need to fix how it looks like. So, so 90. Let's see. Transform. Zero, zero. And maybe... Yeah, that's a big problem with the anchor property. Yeah, let's try again. I'm gonna remove completely the transforms.
Yo, your wares look up.
Okay, I think the problem is now with Deadpool's anchor. So I'm gonna edit and I'm gonna add exactly at the right item the anchor form. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate it in such a way so that the y-axis points here, and I'm also gonna move it like by 2 like pixels, 0.25. So yeah, and this anchor is gonna be a new target. Let's go back to the sword here and change the target to the attachment would be to the 0. This is, let's see how
Skedaddle
this
out of here.
Okay, let's try transform. Let's try bring it back to the way it was. So it was laying on the ground this way, and it was rotated a little bit. Yeah, it requires moving it here and here due to the way that's the problem with anchors. It's not simply
Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? Out of here.
yeah, the X and Z is still not fixed, so probably here and like that. But yeah, that's correct. But still, the transform has to be brought back down.
Skedaddle out of here.
And I have to put it in the direction. So now I have to fix just the Y. Let's see if that works. Yeah, now it got fixed. You can also play around with the
Out of here.
the interpolation,
Out of here. Out of here.
but it seems like
Skedaddle out of here.
is more. Ah, you have to use both for interpolation.
Out of here. Out of here.
Maybe if I'll move.
So I can skedaddle out of here. Skedaddle out of here.
Splendid.
Sword so I
So I think also the final thing here is to move these keyframes here, so that when the villager kind of like helps to move the sword, it would look more like natural.
Emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can...
Mm,
Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here. Give me my sword so I can...
maybe I need to
Give me my
use
sword
different
so I-
interpolation. No.
Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
Now let's see final product. Let's see.
Yo, your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword? Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds?
Oh, it looks like it's turned around, so I don't need these
Yo,
keyframes.
I did it.
Oh,
That's insane. Sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Yeah, never mind. I think maybe it was a good idea to actually use these. Wait, there's more keyframe. What's moving? Still moving for some reason. I need these. It's moved here. It's not transform. Oh, I see.
Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
splendid. Have a nice day.
It's worth mentioning that at the moment you cannot see the shadow of the sword. However, make sure to disable the shadow because otherwise you would see it. But because it's basically because it's a stair block, it's not visible. But yes, shadow. Yeah.
Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Yeah. Let's see again.
Your wares look amazing.
I appreciate your comment, kind stranger. Lay a gaze upon my goods.
I'm like a kid at a candy shop. How much for this enchanted sword?
Oh, this beautiful enchanted sword? Not much. Only 69 emeralds.
69 emeralds? I did it. That's insane. It's not even that good.
We can set up a payment plan. Or you can go to another shop and see their prices.
Fine. Here is your 69 emeralds. Now give me my sword so I can skedaddle out of here.
Splendid. Have a nice day.
So yeah, the animation is done, and now we can render it. Before rendering, it's worth mentioning that in the settings, so here you have settings. You can change the resolution of the video that you want to render. For example, with using these presets. For example, 1080p is, if that's what you want, you can render it. I don't see the point for the demonstration, so I'm gonna 720p. You can also change basically the resolution here. I mean, flip the resolution if you need for charts, or for TikTok, or the Reels, or the... So yeah, this is useful. So to render, you just simply click this button, it's gonna render, and then you can take screenshot, or not, to open videos folder. So let me demonstrate. Then hit render. It would open the folder, and you can see here the video. There is no sound. BBS mode the same way as Minima. It doesn't record actually the sound. Yeah, but you can add these sounds in the audio tracks into the video editor by yourself. So yeah, that's basically the film editor. I think I overviewed the basics, and I would expand in future videos for more stuff like how like other types of clips work, then how like action stuff you can edit for additional stuff, and etc. But I think that is enough for you to get started. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the film editor. You can also play the films with the command. For example, to me play emeralds poles, or you want, you can also with the camera in the world. I can also control myself this way. Yeah, I don't remember stop. Emeralds. Yeah, I can stop the camera. Alternatively, the scene can be played with the keybind, which is right control by default, play film, the one that you have selected in the film editor over here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!